Very good morning, students. Our today's general knowledge topic is demographic background. As we all know, India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world with a kaleidoscopic variety and rich cultural heritage. It has achieved all-round socio-economic progress since independence. As the seventh largest country in the world, India stands apart from the rest of Asia, marked off as it is by mountains and the sea, which give the country a distinct geographical entity. Bounded by the Great Himalayas in the north, it stretches southwards and at the Tropic of Cancer, which tapers off into the Indian Ocean between the Bay of Bengal on the east and the Arabian Sea on the west. Lying entirely in the northern hemisphere, the mainland extends between latitudes 8 degree 4 minutes and 37 degree 6 minutes north, longitudes 68 degree 7 minutes and 97 degree 25 minutes east, and measures about 3,214 km from north to south between the extreme latitudes and about 2,933 km from east to west between the extreme longitudes. It has a land frontier of about 15,200 km. The total length of the coastline of the mainland, Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman and Nicobar Islands is 7,516.6 kilometers. Let us discuss about the first element of demographic background, that is census. Census by 2011 marks a milestone in the history of the census of the country. It has come at a time when India emerges as a strong, self-reliant and modern nation. The basic benchmark statistics on the state of human resources, demography, culture and economic structure at this crucial juncture will be vital to guide and shape the future course of the nation. Census by 2011 was conducted in two phases. The first phase, called the House Listing or Housing Census, was conducted between April and September 2010 across the country, depending on the convenience of different states and union territories. The second phase, population enumeration, began simultaneously all over the country from 9th February 2011 and continued up to 28th February 2011. The landmark of Census 2011 is the creation of the National Population Register (NPR), which will build up a comprehensive identity database of usual residents of the country. It will have the biometric data and unique identification UID number of every person belongs to 15 years and above. The national identity cards will be given in a phased manner to all usual residents by the Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India. Very good morning, students. In our previous video, we have discussed about the first element of demographic background, that is census. Now let's discuss in this video about population, population density, sex ratio and literacy as another important elements of demographic background. Population. India's population as on 1st March 2011 stood at 623.7 million males and 586.4 million females, in compared to a total population in the year 2001. In absolute term, the population of India has increased by more than 181 million during the decade 2001 to 2011. The percentage decadal growth of population during 2001 to 2011 has registered the sharpest decline since independence. It declined from 23.87% for 1981 to 1991 to 21.54% for the period 1991 to 2001, a decrease of 2.33%, and for the year 2001 to 2011, decadal growth has become 17.64%, a further decrease of 3.90 percentage point. Uttar Pradesh is the most populous state in the country with almost 200 million people. Sikkim is the least populous state with 6,07,688 people. Population density. When you talk about the population density, the density of population was decreased in between 2001 to 2011. The NCT of Delhi with population density 11,297 is the most thickly populated union territory. Among the states, Bihar is on the top of the list with a population density of 1,102 in the year 2011. One of the important indices of population concentration is the density of population. So it is defined as per the number of persons per square kilometer. And the population density of India in 2011 was 382 per square kilometer. Sex ratio. Sex ratio is defined as the number of females per 1,000 males. Is an important social indicator to measure the extent of prevailing equality between males and females in a society at a given point of time. The sex ratio in the country had always remained unfavorable to females. It was 940 in the year 2011. Literacy. The result of 2011 census revealed that there has been an increase in literacy in the country. The literacy rate in the country is 74.04%, 82.14 for males and 65.46 for females. Kerala retained its position by being on top with a 93.91% literacy rate, closely followed by Lakshadweep and Mizoram. Bihar with a literacy rate of 63.82% ranks last in the country, preceded by Arunachal Pradesh and Rajasthan. So for the purpose of census 2011, a person aged 7 and above who can both read and write with understanding in any language is treated as literate. A person who can only read but cannot write is not literate. In the census prior to 1991, children below 5 years of age were necessarily treated as illiterates. Thank you.